the harvest.
Welcome, Africa. This is Imane Nouad with the latest updates from across the continent and the world. The Algerian army held a conference on security and development challenges in the Sahel region overseen by Army Chief of Staff General Saïd Chengriha with Minister of Foreign Affairs and African Affairs Hamid Attaf and other top officials in attendance. Chengriha reaffirms Algeria's commitment to peaceful solutions and respect for national sovereignty, rejecting claims that Algeria supports armed groups in northern Mali. General Chengriha also emphasized on Algeria's ongoing efforts to assist neighboring countries through military cooperation and humanitarian aid, whereas Minister Attaf highlights Algeria's patience and wisdom in addressing Sahel crisis, reiterating the country's dedication to promoting peace and development in the region. The AU Deputy Chairperson Salma Malika Haddadi calls on member states to adopt this year's theme of Africa Day, Justice for Africans and people of African descent, emphasizing inclusive development. Human rights activists in Morocco are raising alarms over worsening corruption and repression, accusing the monarchy elite Al Makhzen of shielding violators and deepening the crisis in the nation. Somalia's defense minister held a phone call with his Egyptian counterpart today, discussing ways to enhance bilateral defense cooperation. The Secretary General of the Sahrawi Women's Union, Shabasini, urged the African women to amplify the voice of Sahrawi women in the global fight for freedom and independence. A deadly terrorist attack struck a military base in Ikwanwe, northwest of Tilia in Niger Tahwa region. At least 40 Special Forces soldiers were reportedly killed, with military vehicles destroyed and weapons seized by the attackers. Uganda suspends its military cooperation with Germany, accusing the German ambassador Matthias Schua of subservice interference. Tensions arise amid growing international criticism of Uganda's crackdown on the opposition. In Senegal, 7 people were killed and 7 others injured after a 3-story building under construction collapsed in Darou Khoudoss yesterday, according to emergency services. The African Development Bank Group opened its annual meetings in Abidjan today under the theme of unlocking Africa's capital for sustainable development, with over 6,000 delegates from 81 countries in attendance. A new president will be elected as Dr. Akinwumi Adesina's second term comes to an end. Burkina Faso plans to install 800 telecom towers by 2025 to eliminate network dead zones, aiming for full national connectivity by 2027. Ghanaian beverage company Casaprico is preparing for a major stock market listing by late 2025, potentially becoming the country's biggest IPO since MTN in 2018. Algeria's state-owned Sidel Group is set to export over 200 pharmaceutical products to Mauritania, with export procedures progressing for 8 additional countries. Concluding this harvest with the sport, as Algeria's under-20 women's national football team has begun training in Sidi Moussa, preparing for their World Cup qualifying matches against Senegal scheduled for September. And that sums up Today Harvest. Thank you for paying attention throughout, and don't go too far and join myself at 6:45 p.m. on the main French news roundup. So keep tuning to Africa FM, the voice of Africa.
From the north to the south, from the east to the west, we reach across the